I was never made by boys. I made them. I made them. So there's no boy who can destroy me. I made them. Their mothers are living in proper houses today because of me. I made them. Why would you think you can outshine the master? Never. No boys can deal with me. Both in the ANC, in the Youth League, in the state. I defeated them when I was a child. I'm too old now. 43 with 3 kids and a wife.
No boys can destroy me. Don't know. Anyway, those are the words of Julius Malema. He said these words after the resignation of Flo Shivambu from the EFF to join Umkhonto weSizwe. And the one who just resigned, the news, I haven't seen the confirmation on all of his accounts, but the news is carrying this, the EFFers are carrying this as well. So I would like to believe this is true. So Fana Mokoena just allegedly resigned from the EFF as well, following the one who recently jumped ship, who is Advocate Busiswe Mkhwebane. Hi. There are certain posts that Fana was posting on his account on Facebook, and people are saying he's been giving the vibes that he'll be leaving because of those posts. They say he was sapping Julius Malema in those posts, which we are going to read. Will Julius Malema survive? Because now when he says boys cannot destroy me, which means he is EFF. Malema himself is the EFF. The EFF is carrying the EFF on his shoulders. But I think, it is said when you see something like this that was built over the years, regardless of whether you agree with them or not, something that was built over so many years just collapsing like that because of the refusal to change. Because the only thing, I'm not a specialist in politics, but I just do believe that the EFF is not talking to South Africans who vote for them. That's my thing. That's my chat. Instead of self-correcting and start talking to South Africans and be like, guys, you don't even have to formally address us. Just change the way you talk la emlonyeni. And then if people vote for you, you render the service as promised. So, yeah. Don't even know what to say, but it looks like the EFF is imploding. So only time will tell if they survive. Only time will tell. Anyway, let us read those posts that Fana Mokoena has put up on Facebook prior to him jumping ship, as well following others who have done so. He said, when all is said and done, we were in the trenches and fought with everything we had. Literally everything. And someone, I think that's the person from the EFF who now knew that Fana Mokoena has left the EFF. He said, fought what, Fana? What did you fight? So they disagree. And other people have been saying he's been the useless MP within the EFF, so he can go. No one will feel his absence. All right, let's continue to read more on this one. He said, those are the posts prior to his resignation. Politics is a part of life. We must all get involved in, all of us, but with an open mind. To dislike anyone because of their politics is less than intelligent. It's like disliking someone because of their religion. It's senseless. Ideology is there for us to debate and critique, not to personalize. When someone criticizes your politics, they are not criticizing you. They are debating your thoughts. Calm down and respond in a debate spirit, and this applies to everyone. Yo. I just feel like that's a shot fired where I think it's fired at. And here he said, no one betrays you. People just choose themselves over you. Their world does not revolve around you. Betrayal is not a word. Yay, guys, yay. if all of this, I'm just assuming, let's just say people are right when they say this one is saying to Julius Malema, wada. So it makes me feel like they've been enduring a lot within that EFF. It must be very uncomfortable for a South African to follow what the EFF stands for. I'm telling you, the rest, they're maybe fighting for land, economy, that makes sense. But disrespecting South Africans is another one. He says here, you can't fix toxic, you can't fix loose, walk away. Who is toxic? Who is loose? Who is he walking away from? So now we are speculating now. Before I didn't see this his post because I'm not much of a Facebook person, but if I saw this prior to his resignation, I would just say he's talking in general. But he didn't just wake up yesterday and say, I'm resigning today. It has been a process. So people might be right when they say these posts are influenced by his decision to leave the EFF. So he was trying to vent. Yeah. Will the EFF survive this? Because I kind of feel like when the EFF loses leadership like this, they are also losing voters somehow. Anyway, now I want to ask a question. Will Ndlozi also leave? Because it's looking very shaky there. Will Ndlozi also leave? I'm asking this because when we are fighting, people like, as human beings, when we are fighting, we must never include family. And now for a man, when you bring his wife into the picture, somebody that has never done that to you, just bring his wife into the picture. Instead, he could have said something else, even if you saw the wife liking that post. He was not supposed to have brought his wife into that media briefing, or what was it, media briefing or addressing the fighters. I don't remember very well, because we knew who he was talking about, because Ndlozi's wife went and liked that post by Flo Shivambu when he said the best decision was to leave EFF for MK, and he liked it. She liked it. Ndlozi's wife liked it. So the question is, there's bound to be tension. Do you understand? Now, when you're touching something that is sacred to somebody, their partner, even I, once, if if I was married now and you use my husband like that, you talk about my husband like that, there would forever be tension. I would always be looking at you like somebody who's irresponsible, who can, will Ndlozi leave the EFF? I guess that's the question that I'm asking. I'm going to put that clip of Julius Malema here when he spoke about Ndlozi not being loyal to the EFF because he's seeing the reaction of the wife. The wife knows something because the wife is family to Ndlozi.
How can someone say the decision to join Umkhonto weSizwe is the best decision ever taken? And my wife Mantua is the first one to like such a thing. And you say Julius Malema is with us. When the partner likes the things that seeks to denounce the organization and where the organization stands, where the relatives, where the cousins and siblings have declared where they stand, and you still ask yourself, where does this leader stand? Look at those around him and you will know where this leader stands. Comrade